Hello, everyone, and welcome to Setting a Trend series. It's a pleasure to have Vivek Jain with us, who successfully passed level 3 in June 2023. So, congratulations, Vivek. This is the fourth mentoring session in the CMT program series, where charter pending active members of our community share their knowledge and ways of studying with those preparing for the upcoming CMT exam. So join us today as Vivek discusses his preparation strategies for each level of the CMT exams. And for all the viewers who are watching us live now, please stay back after the live stream is over for the Q&A session where you can ask questions and get insights one-on-one from Vivek. So over to you, Vivek.
All right. Thanks a lot, Kavita, for your warm introduction, and especially to CMT for giving me this opportunity to to share my journey and my thoughts on this. And I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you are. Yes.
So I'm just opening up with my presentation.
Yes.
Okay. So here we start. Before this, just a very brief introduction about myself. I started my trading journey in 2020. Before that, I had no knowledge about it. So I cleared my level 1 in December 2021 and then cleared my level 2 in June 2022. And recently, I cleared my level 3 in June 2023. And I would say that this journey has been just magical for me. In this journey, I've met and interacted with a lot of highly talented people in our industry, and I've learned a lot from their experience and knowledge. Last year, APEC Summit in Mumbai was also amazing. I mean, it was really very special to see so many talented technical analysts in one arena. So the journey is still on. I'm learning a lot, and CMT has changed a lot of things in the way which I used to see market, approach the markets, how I used to trade. So it has been a phenomenal journey, and I would say that the CMT curriculum is is absolutely excellent. So we all are in good hands. So I'm just starting my presentation now. Thank you so much, and thank you for being here. Okay. So firstly, I'm discussing about the core study strategy that I followed, and it was same for me in all the three levels. On the left hand side, the first block, I would say that most importantly, read the CMT book multiple times thoroughly. Focus on the chapter objectives, focus on the core logic ideas. The indicator logic is more important than its formula itself. So try to understand what parameters they are using, how they're using, what is the logic behind it. Going through the chapters sequentially, the way it was in the book, is beneficial, and I did not experimented much with it. It will help you also. Next, coming to the second point, which is very important and which really helped me a lot, is make hand notes as you go along. Write your own notes and just keep writing it, keep highlighting the key points, and keep revisiting the same again and again. Try everything on your charts, freely tweak the indicator parameters to analyze it, learn to interpret multiple charts simultaneously. Because in the exam, while taking the exam, you will encounter questions in which you would be presented with maybe 7 charts, 10 charts, or could be more. Your practice is very important and very critical aspect of the whole journey. So my suggestion would be practice, practice, and practice. Other than the material covered, other than the CMT curriculum, which you need to do thoroughly and which is very important, focusing on the chapter objectives and all these things, the next common line is you need to go deeper to feel more confident. Now, what do you mean? What do I mean by this? There are recommended additional books which CMT has prescribed after each and every chapter. You need to go deeper to feel more confident about your topic. I will also share the list of books later on in the presentation with you all, but that is not a full list. That is some of the very important books that I recommended, that I actually referred to. Other than that, watch the YouTube videos, past CMT seminars, CMT recordings from your mentors. See it again and again. I remember seeing a particular video maybe 3 or 4 times also, to just to grab the knowledge, the core idea behind it. It's very important because some of the concept can be really difficult to comprehend, to understand in the first stage, but you have to go deeper. You have to revisit it again, see the videos again, and that will definitely help you. Fourth and the most important point in my core strategy was have a very clear insight on the subject domain weightage. This weightage is very clearly mentioned in the CMT website and in the curriculum. So focus that what are the important weightages there. Make notes on it. It is, I think, in the pie chart kind of a format in the website of CMT. Focus more on the important ones. You need to go deeper into those because the weightage is higher. Just for an example, in level 3, risk management is 21%, and behavioral finance and classical analysis is 31%. This together adds up to 52% of the total weightage, which is huge. I mean, you cannot afford to ignore it. You have to go very deep into it. You have to understand the core logic, the important ideas, whatever it's mentioned, the objectives, and you need to master it. So focus on the very important ones more. This is my suggestion. Now taking you to the next slide. Once we are done with the curriculum part, once we have studied the book, once we have made our notes, now it is time to strengthen our preparation, evaluate where you stand. What do you mean by evaluate where you stand? It is very important to, gauge yourself. And we can only do that by taking the sample test, the mock test, and all these things. So, I've divided the mock test into two parts. One is the question banks, which are short length test comprising of few chapter domains, and the second is the full length test, which comprises of all the domains and which is a full length test of 4 hours or 3 hours or whatever. So the question banks is something that you should try to attempt first. Say for an example, you have completed risk management part, so try to attempt the question bank on that. Attempt only after the respective chapter is done. Once you are done with the chapter, and try to attempt the question bank on those chapter, and then make notes where you went wrong, why you went wrong, where are you lacking. Go again, go revisit again, check again. This will strengthen your knowledge. Identify your weak areas to brush it up more. This is nothing but it is just preparing you for the full length test. Once you are done with the question banks, maybe and you're left with say 1 month time before the exam, start taking the full length test. So here are a few suggestions that I've marked here. Give at least 7-day interval between each full length test. When you're taking a test, don't take the next test again in one go the next day. What I did was I took my first test, the full length test, and then spent a lot of time analyzing it, analyzing everywhere where I went wrong, and if I have made any guesses or why, and just I tried my best to dig into it. Where is this content from? And I just reread it again and again. So give intervals of 7 days between each full length test. It will really help you a lot. Try to create an exam like condition rigorously. Follow the routine, follow the 4-hour duration. And my suggestion would be try to complete those full length tests before time. Because see, the real exam conditions are going to be tougher. So you need to prepare harder. So, I was able to complete all the mock tests before time, but I still struggled during my exam. So you need to practice harder and try to create a similar kind of, similar environment where nobody is disturbing you, and your phone is in a silent mode and you're just focusing on the exam itself. That is going to help you a lot. Next point is evaluation of each test after attempting is critical. This I've already told you before. This is the key. You need to evaluate each test thoroughly. You need to understand, where are you going wrong or what you need to do again. These are the stepping stone before your main test. For me, what I did was the last mock test. I just took it, I think a day or two before. This was nothing but just to keep the momentum going. As I was taking tests so often after every 7 days, I specially kept the last test just for a day or two before. So I was all set. I was all set my for the big exam, the final exam. This is going to help you. And once again, only attempt the full length test once you are completely done with the curriculum. There's no point in, starting with the full length test now, for an example. Once you are done with the curriculum at least once, then you try the full length test. That will help you a lot. So these are the main points. Coming to the next slide. So now the big day has come, and you have done a lot of preparation. You've worked very hard for the last 6 months, and now you're nervous. The big day has come. So there are a lot of points which you can, set it yourself. But these are the four critical points which I think you should remember, which really helped me. And I'll tell you an example why. Try to reach the exam center 20 minutes before. This will remove the anxiety and it will help you to stay focused. What I did was that I checked the exam center, which was in Gurgaon, a day before. I, it was important for me to exactly locate where the exam center is so that I don't waste time on the day. My exam was like in the morning, I think around maybe around 7:30 or 8. So since I knew the exact location, I reached 20 minutes before and I was at ease. Please take care of this. It is very important. While attempting multiple choice questions, especially in level 1 and 2, try to eliminate the wrong choices, and then move into then choose your option. That will really help you. Flag it if for any reason, if you have no clue about the question itself, just flag it and move on. Don't get stuck, because time is critical in these exams, and you cannot afford to waste it. You can flag it. Once you're done, you can again revisit it, and then you can again check it and make your educated guess. But try not to leave any questions. Attempt everything and try to attempt it on time. These two suggestions which I'm giving you, this has really helped me. Though I did not make any strategy for this, but it came naturally to me. During my level 2, my first half didn't go very well. I mean, the way I thought it would be, I found it very tough in level 2, the first half. But I just tried to breathe in, and uh, I just prepared myself that that sinking feeling should not be there. So don't let that sinking feeling drown you during the second half. Don't get disturbed from whatever happened in the first half. Forget it. Try to take the second half as a completely new test. Ultimately, what will matter is how you performed overall, and that is what is more important. So keep your rhythm going. Don't get disturbed. CMT exams are tough, it can be tough, but if you have done your preparation well, if you have followed your strategies, I don't think there should be much of a problem. Similarly, if the first half went well, don't let the excitement make you casual during the second half. Sometimes it happens that our first half has really gone well. The same thing happened with me in level 3. My first half went well, but again the second half was like very very tough and very lengthy. So don't let that excitement make you casual during the second half. It's important to complete the second half in a similar fashion the way you did your first half. In fact, I would say be more alert and stick to your exam strategy even more in the second half. So these are the four important points that you should keep in your mind and which really helped me. Coming to the next slide, these are not a full conclusive list, but these are some of the very important books that I referred again and again. So in CMT level 1, Edwards and Maggie, we all know it's a Bible of technical analysis. Then Charles Kirkpatrick's book, which I referred, I think, almost in all the three levels again and again. Martin Pring, Technical Analysis Explained, chart patterns, momentum, everything is there. It is an amazing book. We all know that. Chart patterns, especially from Thomas Bulkowski, really helped me a lot to understand, especially to interpret the charts the way it could be presented in the exam questions, or even it has even helped me a lot in my trading experience. So this book was very important. In level 2, I referred to Robert Pector's book on Elliott Wave Principle, Perry Kaufman book on new trading system and methods. Perry Kaufman book again I referred in level 3 again, almost a lot of times. One more book, David Aronson, which is evidence-based technical analysis, is an important book. We have few chapters from it in our main curriculum also. In level 3, Constance Brown book I referred. John Murphy book again I referred, and it's the book Trading with Intermarket Analysis. I had to read it completely. It really helped me, especially how to understand the ratio charts, how to analyze the market, and all these things. Steve Nissen's book on candlestick charting techniques is very important, and you should refer to this as well. I completed it well. I mean, completed it thoroughly. Another book which helped me while understanding the volatility principles in level 3 was the book from Russell Rhodes on VIX derivatives. So it really helped me to understand, how the VIX interplay with and how do you interpret VIX of different, maturity and different expiry and all these things. So my suggestion would be whatever books are mentioned as a suggestive reading, try to grab those books, try to read the material, whatever you can, and it will help you a lot because it has helped me a lot. Finally, some very important notable points for the exam, which I just jotted down it for you. And starting off with, time management is the key to clear all the three levels. So please, focus on your time management skills. These exams can be lengthy, and we can get stuck in questions. It will be difficult for you to complete it at the end. So focus on your time management as you go through your mock test, as you go through your full length test. Be very, very focused on the way you attempt your questions, and you need to complete it on time. Second is something which is very important. Sleep well before your exam. We all need to be fresh. We have already studied for 6 months. Now it is a big day, and we have to keep ourselves very active and fresh. Though even I had a tough time sleeping before my exams, but still I managed a decent enough sleep so that I was fresh enough to take my exams. Don't neglect ethics. This would be my suggestion. It has a weightage of 5% in CMT3, and I scored full in it. So don't neglect it. These are like easy scores, and try to grab it all. It will really count in your final marks. Then coming to the next point, some materials can be really hard to comprehend. So go through it multiple times. This is what I did. If I'm finding a particular, say, a material on by say Perry Kaufman, I I just went through it multiple times just to get the crux of what he was saying, and just to understand the logic. So try to go through it multiple times, and it will help you a lot. Level 3 exam questions are interlinked. So if you miss the first, you struggle with others. Keep that in your mind that the questions are interlinked, and you need to be very, very alert on this aspect. Level 1 and 2, I've told you before, quickly eliminate the wrong choices first and then select your answer. This will save you a lot of time. Finally, make your own hand notes. It will help you a lot to remember things. I have done it thoroughly in my level 1, 2, and 3, and it has really helped me. It has helped me to remember the things which I write, and it will surely help you. So make your own notes, which is more important. So this is what it is for me. From my side, I think I've discussed some of the most important points that came into my mind, and I hope it will help you. So I wish you all good luck for your upcoming exams. Do well, prepare well. All the best.
Thank you, Vivek, for such insightful session. And thank you all for joining us live. And we all move on to the Discord section for our Q&A session. So thank you all and see you on Discord. Bye-bye.